For many months, I have been questioning the government about their blind financial support of UNRWA, in light of ample proof that the organization is actively engaged in the terrorist activities of Hamas and has been for decades.
Hamas uses UNRWA buildings to launch rocket attacks. Over 100 Hamas terrorists attended UNRWA schools that teach anti-Semitism and Israel's elimination. Mr. Speaker, will Canada review its UNRWA funding and suspend it if the agency is found in compliance with UN operational standards?
At first, my query was met with a smug, flippant response from Minister of International Development Ahmed Hussein.
It's great to see the honourable member really use political points against vulnerable people in their time of need.
But 6 weeks later, the minister changed his tune after receiving credible evidence of UNRWA's complicity in terrorism.
It's the United Nations family itself that approached us with these disturbing and serious allegations. With UNRWA, we have paused funding pending the results of this investigation, which is being conducted by the United Nations itself.
In 2021, the US and UNRWA signed an agreement making the provision of funding contingent on UNRWA staff not being involved in terror activities, military training, or participation in the Palestinian resistance against Israel. And today, not only has the US paused its aid of $422 million from 2023 as the organization's previous largest donor, but that sanction has now been extended until 2025.
We need to see fundamental changes before we can resume providing funding directly to UNRWA.
But in Canada's case, our government flip-flopped after only 5 weeks, without an ounce of due diligence.
We are resuming our relationship on funding.
And more importantly, in advance of the UN's release of the findings from an independent investigation they've commissioned into UNRWA's nefarious activities.
What kind of madness has permeated the government of Canada to restore funding to an agency more concerned with the advancement of terror than it is with any humanitarian work on behalf of the innocent Palestinian people?
This is the question that Canadians are asking to no avail. We remain without answers on this troubling reversal. Taxpayers deserve better.